Alright, hello, you right, Frantic? Oh, I'm knackered. I don't know why, I feel so tired today. Ugh. It's just one of those, I suppose. Oh well. We're still locked in for another day of Lamborghini My Team. Of course, the actual F1 season is over now, so yeah, no one's really watching anything. Scottish people tend to... Okay. We're still pulling this absolute crap. Alright, carry on. Have you actually heard a Scottish person speak? I can barely understand the bastards. Yep, we did get the Lando Norris Drivers' Championship. I didn't realise I'd be so happy, but I just sort of am. I didn't think I cared, I'll be honest. I didn't think it meant that much. Well, no, that's an exaggeration. But, like, I don't know. What? Did I not? I've been dumb. Shut up. Oh, wrong one. There we go. Finally, someone that isn't Max. It's very true. But I love Max. I mean, that was kind of a fun thing for me, is that I like all three of the contenders, and I wasn't really bothered who won. And just seeing the meltdown on Twitter from Oscar fans and also Max fans is just quite funny. Because, like I said, I literally just don't care. To be fair, I just don't look at the sport that deeply. Like, I'm not sending Lando Norris death threats or anything because he won the World Championship. Like, fair play to him. You know, saying he's, like, the worst world champion ever, he's the most undeserving champion since Jenson Button, which is disrespect to Jenson Button, if anything. You know, what a driver he was. And it doesn't matter. You know, you've got to get lucky enough to have the best car, and then you've got to drive the best car and do well in it, and that's what he done. He beat Max, he beat Oscar, fair play, and also, I saw such a funny tweet. Someone said that Max almost won the title in the 5th fastest car. Quickest? No, of course not. That was McLaren. 2nd fastest? Yes, it was. Throughout the season, it just was. But who would you even put, like, ahead of them? Obviously, like, Mercedes and Ferrari. Like, Ferrari, no. Mercedes at a couple tracks, yeah, sure. But they're saying it's 5th fastest, so who are you putting 4th? Haas? Like, Sauber? RB? Like, do they really think the Red Bull's worse than the RB? I don't know. Is this live or fake? It's fake, mate. It's a pre-recording. Right, let's actually get into the stream, though. Today, we're doing a nice little bit of Lamborghini My Team. We currently sit 4th in the standings. You know, we're actually ahead of both McLaren, so in real life, they win the championship quite easily with, what, 800 points? In the game, though, they're awful. We're ahead of them. We won a Grand Prix last episode, and then, obviously, you know, we ignore Zandvoort. That was awful. But we sit, well, obviously, quite a way beyond the championship. 60 points, not bad. Due to Max Verstappen doing just sort of normal activities. 4 race wins in 8 Grand Prix. Also another, podium. But today, we have Monza. We have Azerbaijan. Which is 2 very fun racetracks. I do like them. Especially Baku. That should be good fun. I just want, like, clean weekends. And that's kind of about it. I don't really care about position. I just want to beat my teammate, which obviously should be, you know, quite easy because he's a rookie in the worst car. And, yeah, just sort of, you know, have a laugh. What team do I think will be good next season? I think Aston Martin is the common choice. Adrian Newey, new engine, new regs, all that bollocks. I think it's still going to be the same. I think, you know, the Mercedes, McLaren, Red Bull, Ferrari are going to be, like, at the top. But I think Aston Martin might do a little 2023 and climb up. And to be honest, I don't really see any of the other teams, you know, gaining too much. I think Cadillac will be a lot better than people think. I think they'll be not obviously, like, very good, but I think they'll score points in, like, you know, maybe a quarter or a third of all the races. And I'm not saying, like, top 5s. I'm saying, like, P8s and P9s. But, yeah, no, I think it'll be probably somewhere around McLaren, maybe Mercedes and Aston fighting up the top, and then Ferrari and Mercedes, or Ferrari and Red Bull a little bit further down. But I don't know. I mean, who knows? I'm just guessing based on agendas, biased, and random rumours on the internet. You alright, Alvex? Alright, it's been, actually, I was going to say it's been quite a while since I played this game. It literally, like, 12 hours ago. So, it's not really. I have been learning more tracks with the racing line off. I now know Qatar as well. I say I know it. I mean, I can get round it. It's just I'm really slow. I was to be fair, it wasn't actually that bad. I was half a second off myself, but that was with a race setup. My good lap, half a second up, was on a time trial setup. So given that, I don't think that's too bad at all, really. And of course, Monza is one of the tracks I know. I'm still not going to do it yet. I'm going to wait. This is my sort of plan. I'm going to wait until the end of this season of Lamborghini My Team. So this is round number 9. Obviously, we've got round 10, and then it's a 16-race season. After that, I'm going to only stream learning tracks of Racing Line off, meaning hopefully when the new season of Lamborghini starts, I can turn it off permanently. That's the goal. Probably won't happen because it's me. My plans never come to fruition, but we'll give it a good go. Now, what I am going to do, though, is I'm going to use the braking points that I was using with the line off, even with the line on. And I want to see how different they are. What practice program? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, track optimization. So here, I'll sort of braking just before 100 meters, which for the racing line is just before 100 meters. So, yeah, that just shows that, you know, turning it off doesn't really help you. But it's still nice. I mean, I won't lie. You know, the haters might have been right. Not with the speed. It doesn't make you any faster, but it does make the game more fun. I'll be honest. And then that was, you know, yeah, the braking points are pretty much the same. This corner's really tricky, though, because obviously you don't get a braking marker. Or maybe you do and I'm blind, but there ain't really an area to brake. Like here, I mean, where do you brake? It's just sort of feel. I wasn't doing too bad yesterday, to be honest. I did a 25% race around here with the line off, and I was doing sort of like mid-22s. And that was in a Red Bull. So in this game, that's what, 3rd fastest? I don't think that's too bad, really. Britain's back, 11th world champion. It is indeed, mate. I'm very happy. Well done, Lando Norris. Oh, it's weird driving a really shit car. I've gone like 5 days driving like Red Bulls and Mercedes and McLarens and being on top of the world, and now I'm back in the absolute slug of a Lamborghini. I don't know how I've managed to win a race and get a podium and loads of points finishes in this car, because we are still, I think we're like 10th or 9th slowest now. We have upgraded quite massively. Maybe it's because the AI are so crap, which they are, to be fair. You're right, Liam, I'm doing pretty good, I'll be honest. I wasn't going to stream, I was feeling way too knackered, as I usually do, but I thought, well, what's the point of just doing nothing for the next 3 hours, so here we are. I'm glad I remembered when I did me watch-along yesterday that Lando was the 11th British champion, because I said that during my commentary, and I thought my commentary was better than David Croft's. Obviously, I wasn't watching the actual race or listening to it, so I didn't hear it, but I heard it back. Oh my. The hype around that was so bad. Croft's commentary was 30 seconds delayed, because like by the time he was talking about Lando, he had already crossed the line. And then there was no fireworks, when there usually is. And I don't know, it just felt like until we got out the car, there weren't really any celebration from like, you know, the commentary or the fans or anything, really. But there you go. I'm getting into a season finale with 4 drivers in the chance with 3 points between them. That is a prime Arava video right there, if I've ever heard it. Are you one of those 4, or are you just sort of hanging back? I'd love to be a part of that. I mean, I'll be honest, I've been playing F1 25 pretty much every day for a couple of hours, even off stream. Since sort of mid-September. I've got nearly 500 hours on the game in like 3 months, which sounds a bit sad, but, you know, when you stream every day for up to 4 hours, you know, it does stack up. I have never been in a title fight, nor have I won a title. I've only won a couple of races. So I'm quite looking forward to, maybe obviously not this season, but maybe next season of Lamborghini, or even the Checo career, which I'm sort of binning off because I hate the handling model that the mod introduces. But, you know, to be in an actual title fight, winning races or getting on the podium consistently and going into Abu Dhabi or even the race before with a chance of winning the title, I think that'd be quite cool because I haven't had that then. I've got 210 since June. I mean, yeah, you know, you probably have a life, you know. I mean, I do my graphic design work 4 or 5 hours a day, and then, you know, I'm either just playing darts, walking around, or playing F1. So, yeah, it does rack up. You're right, Patrick, Michael, and Philip. Whole season felt like no one cared. Yeah, kind of get that vibe. I feel like people have massively underrated the season. I mean, only 2 times in the last, what, 18 years have you got 3 drivers in contention in the final race, and you know, you look at Zandvoort, you think, oh, Oscar's got it in the bag. And then you get to Brazil, and it's like, oh, Lando's got it in the bag. And then you get to Qatar, and it's like, oh, Max has got it in the bag. It's like, the way it swung around. I don't know. I mean, compared to the previous seasons, I know 2024 Lando kind of challenged, but not really. Max still dominated. 23, the most dominant season from a single car and driver in history. 22 was domination. So to get, like, those 3 years back to back to back, and then still underrate this season when you have a 3-way title fight is, yeah, pretty bad, I think. I think it's gone massively underappreciated. Next year, there's a very good chance there's going to be one team, like a Mercedes in 2014 or a Red Bull in 2022, where they're just going to dominate and just blast off and no one's going to catch them. I think that's when people are going to start appreciating the season we just had. I also can't believe it's over. I mean, I watched the first couple of races. I remember staying up all night, 3 weeks in a row, to watch Melbourne, Japan, and then China, all on stream as well. And then I sort of just didn't care about F1 anymore, mainly because of Sergio Perez's sacking. It wasn't that bad at first, but I thought since I had no driver to back or no team, I just didn't care. Didn't watch any F1 until like June. And yet, I still thought it was an absolutely fantastic season. It was good stuff. Do you think the backfield will ever be this close again? Only after a couple years with the same regulations. Obviously, the only reason they were this year was because they've had 22, 3, and 4 to catch up to the best. And that's why it's got so close. Whereas, obviously, next year with the new regs, it could be quite close. No one really knows. But there's a high chance, like I said, that there's going to be, like, I mean, you saw in Q2 in Abu Dhabi, there was, what, 3 temps between the entire grid? Or the top 15? There's a good chance next year it's going to be, like, 2 seconds. Think of, like, a Williams in 2019. Like, the worst team could be about that kind of area. Praying it isn't Cadillac, because that would be really tough. I'm in college, I also play FIFA a ton. Fair enough, that makes sense, really, doesn't it? College was so boring for me. Literally went in, done like an hour of work because graphic design isn't really a major like degree you can get. So the one I had to go to was like quite remote, and then yeah, just sort of stayed there. Went home, that was it. Lando really showed his true colours the moment he stepped out of that car. It's true, yeah, you don't really see that. Just done my best lap at Abu Dhabi at 1:27. I think that's quite good. I know I did a lap in a McLaren in quali, and I don't remember what it was. So that might actually be quite good. So close to 3,000 subs. 2 weeks ago, you were at 2.5K. I mean, yeah. I still can't quite fathom it. And the thing is, like, I could do more as well. I do want to get back into uploading like actual YouTube videos rather than just streaming. I've had a video that I've been wanting to, well, I say wanting to, I've meant to edit for like 3 weeks and I just can't be bothered. But yeah, one little thing, all I did was put hashtag shorts in my description from September 8th until now. Well, for the month of October, just the 1 month of October, I got more watch hours, more subscribers, and more views than near enough my entire YouTube career, which has gone from 2016 combined. So that's how stupid it's been. And you know, if I could stream every other day, but ideally every day, of course, sometimes scheduling does, you know, play a factor. I like people get the impression that I'm just an unemployed loser, but I do sometimes have to work quite a lot longer than normal, depending on if a graphic design client keeps wanting changes, which is one of the most overrated, or no, under-noticed parts of the thing I do, is that you'll send them a graphic and they'll be like, can you change this? And then you change it, and then you send it back and they'll go, can you change this? And then you change it, and it's just rinse and repeat 50 times. Sometimes I'll spend 4 hours making the thing and then another like 12 hours changing it. Sometimes I've gone through times where I've had to change the entire thing. So yeah. But if I could do that every other day or every day, I reckon we can hit 3K. By the end of the year. I mean, obviously, I'm trying to not be, greedy, but I mean, statistically, I could hit it in the next 5 days, considering how many subscribers I gain a stream. So that is just, yeah, it's incredible, really. Don't know if I could be bothered doing 2 more laps. I'm feeling up to speed. I'm not even using the racing line anymore, which is quite weird. I mean, I have it on because I'm not comfortable with it off yet, nor confident or very quick, but I'm not even looking at the racing line, which is very strange for me. Obviously, when you have it on, you sort of go into a drone, into a little robot mode where you're just only looking at it. Whereas now, I'm looking like here, I'm looking left rather than like straight. Which I think shows that, you know, I'm learning. And also, I'm considerably faster. And I didn't realise how much faster I was. For context, yesterday in the McLaren, I was doing mid-22s. My best lap currently is a 21 dead. I thought I was doing quite well. I mean, to be fair, I was on 110 AI. I started last and I got up to second. So, obviously the pace is there. Maybe the My Team car is just a lot better than an official car. It doesn't feel like it, but maybe it just is. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, I've just done there, what? Yeah, 22.6. I don't know, I'm about the same. It's not too bad. I like it. I've got on a 126.7 around Abu Dhabi and a McLaren. I'm actually getting annoyed now. Well, not annoyed, but I'm curious. I want to see what my lap was. Obviously, you've got to keep in mind, this is in a McLaren, the best car, in a quali. So, it's like, apart from time trial, well, actually, quali is quicker than time trial. It's going to be the absolute fastest that you're going to get. Best car in quali. So, it's probably going to be a lot faster than, say, a race. Oh, I keep clicking the wrong thing. Abu Dhabi, yeah, qualifying into one. That 100% race yesterday, or the day before rather, was so much fun. Just give me a minute, I've nearly found it. Was this the lap? Yeah, this was the lap. I did a 23.2. So how you've got a 1 minute 20, I have no idea, but congrats, that's esports level. Nice. Okay, we figured that one out. I just wanted to, you know, find out what my lap was. I think I'm just going to get into quali now. I mean, a nearly fully maxed out career mode car. I've never driven one of those, like, ever. Not even in previous F1 games, so I have no idea what that feels like. It's probably ridiculous. Can you lose some weight if I subscribe to you? I've already lost weight, mate. Usually I'm quite negative, but you know, when people like say that, but no, I've lost, what, 1 stone and 8 pounds in just over a month, so I'm doing pretty good, mate. Most British person I've ever seen. I'm glad about that. I hope I'm the most British person you've ever seen. I love being British. Through a follow, good luck getting to 3K. Oh, thanks, mate. We are actually doing quite well. I mean, I've only been live, what, 20 minutes? I've already gained 3 subscribers. Well done, everyone. So we finished practice, half a second off the pace on hard tyres with no push lap. So that's pretty good. We might be in for a good weekend. I just want it, like I said, I just want it to be clean. You should make a series of the 24 to 26 YouTube videos about a new F1 career, and since there are 24 races, you have the last 2, or maybe 1 video. Yeah, see, that's the thing, really, is that from 2024, the start of 24 until, well, 3 months into 2025, I was doing, like, a career mode where I drive a Senna in a McLaren. I was basically doing that every day, and I weren't growing from it. I gained, like, 50 subscribers in over a year, which is, you know, great, it's growth, but I gained more playing any game I could think of beforehand. And obviously I had better editing and stuff. So I think if I was to return to doing a career mode series, I'd make it like, rather than just doing a race and that's it, I'd do maybe 3 races and make a highlights, or I'd make it more atmospheric. I'd make it a bit of a documentary rather than just a normal commentary. I don't know. But I'm currently working on a video where I drive as Lewis Hamilton and I try and win him a championship in a Ferrari. So, it's 15 races. I don't know why I've done 15. I didn't do the British Grand Prix, which I know is already going to get backlash, but sod it. It got cancelled because the thunderstorm. There you go, lovely. And hopefully I can finish that, because obviously the season Hamilton had, I think that'll be quite good, you know, for Hamilton to be so underperforming throughout most of the year, and then a video where he can win the championship in the Ferrari, that'd be quite good. So we're working on that, but probably will take another 6 months, because I have the worst work ethic of a human ever. Alright, Lib. Alright, let's get into quali. I'm excited, you know. I just, like I said, clean weekend, good laps, get off the line, don't do what I did in the Checo career and spin at literally the start and drop down to, that Checo career when I was at Monza was so bad. I qualified decent, I qualified like 17th, and then I spun off the line, so I was obviously last. I had a drive-through penalty, and I kept going off. It was woeful. I do half blame the mod I use. It's a mod on F1 called Formula Fantasy. I don't know if any of you have heard of it, made by Venturi Studios, where it's a complete overhaul of the game. You get 10 new teams. Each team has a different driver lineup, and it brings Checo, his model, his everything back into the game. And with that, they also have a new tyre company. It's not Pirelli anymore. There's new sponsors around the track. It's fantastic, but they added a new handling model, and I love this game's handling. I know it's not really realistic, but it's fun, and that's what I care about. But the handling in that game, in the mod, is so difficult for me. It's a bit like Checo in real life in the Red Bull. I just can't handle it. It's so understeery, and yeah, I'm really bad. But anyway, enough of that, no one cares. Let's get into quali around here in Monza in the Lamborghini. Max Verstappen is half a second, never mind, he was half a second ahead, and then Fernando Alonso somehow almost goes first. Teammate is currently in P19, now P20, so last by 3 tenths. So we're obviously going to beat him. To get out of Q1, we are going to need to put in a 1:19.8. So let's see how we do. That is quite fast. That's a second and a half quicker than my best practice time. I know practice, I did it on hard tyres with no ERS, but still, that's fast. We'll see, I don't know. I've realised I've got like a pretty used engine in, 62. That could be a problem. Oh well. I'm on the grass already, doesn't matter. Alright, let's go. See what lap time I've got. I really should make a habit of remembering like what a good lap for me is around each track, but I can't. Here we go. Good braking over the first curb. Hit the exit. Nice. I'm currently trying a method where you don't use the hot lap ERS. Even though you gain more speed, obviously throughout the lap you're going to get less overtake. So I'm going to try that and see if it helps. Somehow avoided the grass there. Into Lesmo 1. Nice. Into Lesmo 2. Go down to, like, there. Seven tenths up. Not bad. Keep it flat. Go down to maybe 20. Remember me? Of course I remember you, Apex Zone. I see you've changed profile picture, I think. Around the Parabolica. Nice. Good lap, that. 1:19.1. So we go into the top 9 overall. It's okay. I don't mind it. I want to see where I am compared to the bottom 5, though. Is it a big gap? No, I don't think so. It's really not, to be fair. It's only, what? Well, it's 6 tenths, but to there it's 3 tenths. That's quite close for an F1 game, I'll tell you that. So the bottom 6 go out, so them lot. Yeah, I think we're going to be safely through, but... yeah. I'm going to have to find a lot in Sector 2 and 3. I might up my downforce, to be honest, because look at my Sector 1. It's, like, quite a lot better than literally everyone below me. So I think I can afford to add some downforce. Unless I just get knocked out. Okay, I didn't. Alright, Dark Alpha. Top 11 into Q2. Victor Martin's obviously out in Q1, which is tough. But like I said in a previous episode, he's a rookie in the worst car. Even if I had Michael Schumacher, they're not getting Q2 or even Q3. Just let him get on with it, and then we'll... as soon as we upgrade the car, if he doesn't perform, then we can change driver. So Q number 2, we are going to need a... I did a 19.1, and we're going to need a 19.9? 19.4? 3. That seems really slow. Okay. Still gonna have to put the lap together, but I think there's a decent chance of getting through. Oh shit! Wait, do I have enough time? Uh oh, wait. Just put a little bit of downforce on. Nothing crazy, just a diddy bit, like a little tiny small bit. It's clear my straight line speed, especially through Sector 1, is very competitive, so, you know, if I can just put a bit of downforce on and manage to improve through Sector 2 and 3, then, we'll be looking good. Bubbles, did I watch the race yesterday? I did, mate. I was watching it on stream with a couple of people. It's very good. I mean, the race was very boring, as, you know, F1 is, but I'm glad with the result. You know, Max winning the race, but Lando winning the championship is the exact prediction that I made, and also the best result. I love Max, I love Lando, so that was great. Well done. Now, let's see if I can find a little bit of improvement now I've got a little bit of extra downforce. I don't think 5 wing makes much of a difference, but we'll see. Sector 1, I'm going to be 2 tenths up. Not bad, not great, sort of just okay. I'll tell you what, in quali, this car feels really nice. And this is a very, very barely upgraded My Team car, so imagine how good it could be when it's, like, fully upgraded, like Earth. The rest of the field is going to be horrified. Oh, got a crazy bit of oversteer there, that's not good. Got plenty of ERS though, so this is where I was struggling, because I had no straight line speed, whereas now I do. 3-3-2 into the Parabolica. Got a bit of grass, that's not good. Very messy lap, but it might be fast enough. I need like a 19-1. 19-2, that might not be enough. Oh, we get through! Yes! Oh, I think we got through by literally 5 thousandths. That's incredible. Oof. Oh no, it's a bit more than that. Still close, though. King Lando, you did not just say you like Max. Who are you? Mate, I like every driver. I'm not them weird parasocial bastards on Twitter that, you know, start on other drivers because they say something or do something. No, I don't care. I like all of them. They're all normal. Take the driving line off? Not yet, but I am learning. Okie dokie then. Let's see what we can do. Ugh. Okay, I'll be very impressed if we're not 10th, basically. That would be nice. I mean, I'm going to have to put in my best lap of the session to not get 10th. It's just that oversteer through the Ascari dobbed me in. If I don't have that, we should be looking pretty good. And
left in the session.
I know, Mark. I'm good. Don't worry. Let's see what this Lambo's got. It's got a Ferrari or a Lamborghini engine, I should say. Surely it's got a bit of pace in there. Nice braking into turn 1. Okay, that was nice. 17.7 for Oscar. That's going to be maybe upwards of 2 seconds quicker than me. Ugh. What a lap by Oscar. That is genuinely, like, incredible stuff. Well done. Bit all oversteer, but I kept it nicely. This is a nice lap so far. I don't have as much ERS as I did, but it's a nice lap nonetheless. Try and avoid the oversteer into the Ascari would be nice. Massive braking. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. The lack of ERS is going to do me in a bit, but it's still a good lap, regardless. Into the Parabolica. Up to the curb. Oof, yeah, that is nice. It's a shame about the overtake, but that's still a lovely lap. It's going to be a 1 minute 18.6. And it's only good enough for PA. I improved on my best lap by half a second, and it's only a P8. But a P8 in like the second worst car is not bad, really, is it? I like it.
Really just getting started. Make sure you join
Both ahead of both Astons by 3 tenths, behind Antonelli by 2. Still a second off pole though. That lap by Piastri is ridiculous. I want to see the time difference. So 25.9, I did a 25.9. And then 26 dead, I did a 26.2. And then 25.7, I did a 26.5. So he was 8 tenths quicker in Sector 3. Which, by the way, that's the Ascari and then 1 straight. So obviously the AI are using next to no overtake through Sector 1. That's why I keep going fastest. And then they're dumping it through Sector 3. I'll keep that in mind. That could be quite useful. And now we get a nice little race. Okie dokie. 27 lap race ahead of us. Let's have it. I mean, I have no idea what my race pace is going to be like, but I mean, if I can score a couple points, that wouldn't be too bad. Apart from Zandvoort, I've had a ridiculous run of form this season. I think every single race, apart from Zandvoort, I finished in the points. And I think I've had, like, top 6 in all of them as well. Obviously, the highlights being what's it called? The second place in Bahrain. And, of course, my first win in this career mode in Spa. So, yeah. Zandvoort was really annoying because I had the pace for points and it just sort of fell apart. I don't remember what happened. Didn't I spin? Yeah, I did. I spun on, I gained, 6 places in 2 laps. I started, 19th, or I didn't do a lap, that was it. So I was stone last to first, got up to 14th, spun, pitted, and was on just an awful strategy. It just didn't work. Now, for Monza, I'm considering, I know this might sound crazy as someone that is really bad at saving tyres, there might be a one-stopper on here, because the one-stopper ain't too bad, especially the overcut. So, what would happen? Oh, it won't even let me do a one-stop. Okay, never mind. It won't even give me the option. F1 memes review, when? Probably never, because none of them are funny, to be honest. You show us your setup? Probably not, no. I don't have a second camera. How do you feel about the new champion and will be able to defend the championship? I don't think he will. I don't know. I mean, obviously, no one knows who's going to be the bollocks next season. It could be McLaren, it could be Red Bull, it could be Aston, it could be Alpine. Who knows? So I'm going to really give an answer for that. But I feel like the amount of hate that Lando has received for winning the championship and just being him, and also just people calling him the worst world champion in history. Hello? Keke Rosberg, Jenson Button. There's quite a lot, and none of them are undeserving or the worst. They all had the best car, and they all drove the bollocks out of the car and won. So, I don't know. I mean, I don't look that too deep into it, do I? I mean, you know, obviously they look at Lando, they talk about Monza a lot, and that's what got Lando the title. They talk about Antonelli's off in Qatar. I talk about Lando's disqualification in Vegas and his DNF in Zandvoort, because he, you know, take those out, he won the championship 3 rounds ago. And also saying how Max is, like, driving a tractor, and he, you know, closed the gap. Yeah, he doesn't have a teammate. I did some calculations. You take Oscar out the championship like Tsunoda was out of Verstappen's, Lando gets 11 wins and nearly 600 points. So, shut up, everyone that says Lando's undeserving. Great guy, great champion, and I'm sure Fernando Alonso will get his 3rd next year. Let's go. Forgot to lower my fuel as well, which is going to cost me like a little bit, but oh well, whatever.
Will be looking to settle in for the race ahead, making sure their car is ready for the battle once the lights go out.
How do you feel about Isaac Hadjar racing alongside Max? I really, really, really hope he breaks that Red Bull curse. That would be really good, because I like him. I usually don't like the French, but he's cool. And I don't like seeing rookies and, you know, drivers with 10 years of racing left just get chucked out because they're in an impossible environment. Yuki Tsunoda should be on the current grid. He's good enough for that. Same with, you know, with Gazzy and Albon before they got their new moves. And same with Checo, and same with, you know, Lawson. Yeah. Do you regret that oversteer from Kimi? Well, I'm not... What? Anyway, let's start the race, I guess. Should have hyped up a bit more, but we're good. And we're off the line. Let's try and not do a Checo, what I did in my Checo career and spin. I haven't. It's actually a really nice start. Yeah, I know. Leave it. Oh, okay, that's bad. I thought I braked early enough. Didn't. No damage. All good. Might have a go at Ammo in here. Come on in. Through goes Fat Crim. Uff. Might have Russell as well, you know. I'm feeling racy. Go on then. Have it. Give him some room. No oversteer. Ugh. Look at that for a little lap one. Shame about the contact with Russell, but you know it happens. I'm useless when there's other cars around me. And we're up to P5 already. Now, of course, I'm probably not going to hold this position, but, you know, I've been there. Been there, experienced it. Lovely stuff. Also forgot I'm still running downforce. I'm going to lower that. It's all gone so wrong. I forgot to do everything. I forgot to my differential settings. I forgot to change engine before the weekend. I forgot to do everything. It's been quite bad. But we've had a good lap one, so there you go. You alright, Ryan? Double overtake. That was crazy. Shout out the Lamborghini engine. It seems to be working despite it being quite worn. I mean, look, it's got what? 65%.
Okay, DRS is now...
I've already got a 2-second gap to Hamilton, by the way. Him and Russell must have been scrapping quite fiercely, you know, to get that gap. So that's nice. And then we've got scrapping up ahead as well. This is working out lovely for me. I'm not doing anything. You know, the front front four are just scrapping each other, so I'm just catching up. Hamilton and Russell are scrapping. I've already got a 3-second lead to them, so I can now afford to hang back and save overtake and all that malarkey. Ignore that. This is going tremendously. I love it. Only thing I'm worried about is when I lose DRS, am I just going to get cooked? Did you install a mod for Lamborghini? I did indeed. It's in my description. You have pedals also? I mean, yeah, it'd be pretty difficult to, you know, brake and accelerate without them, to be fair. 2019 Ferrari, Lamborghini, true. You recommend a good steering wheel on a tight budget? I can't, because I don't really have any knowledge on them. The only wheel I've ever had in my, like, 4 years of, you know, just having a setup is the Thrustmaster open wheel, and that's the only one I've had, and I've not really done any research on any others. I didn't even know that companies like Moser existed until like a few weeks ago, so unfortunately I can't really recommend anything other than the one I've got. And I suppose I guess it's not really a budget wheel, but it kind of is. I mean, what I can tell you from my experience with it is that I had it for, well, not this specific one, but my previous one went from Christmas of December all the way until about 3 weeks ago, so we're talking, you know, just under 5 years or 4 years, and it never had any problems. It wasn't until I was streaming in Bahrain and the upshift pedal broke, the flappy paddle thing. So I had to just get another one. I know the Logitech G920 is also, like, just, I think it's quite popular for, like, people's first wheel. I did have one of those, but I don't think I ever used it. I've now also lost DRS, which ain't a really bad thing. The bad thing is how Hamilton has caught up by over a second in the space of, like, a lap. Nearly at 3k subs, we are indeed. We are cooking already. It's great to see. Any cheap Moser, even second-hand, they're cheap and amazing. If you're on console, then the Thrustmaster Ferrari 458 one is okay. Yeah, I think I've seen that knocking about. I mean, obviously, if you do go the second-hand route, it's going to be way cheaper, but obviously you risk issues. I did get a second-hand version of the Thrustmaster open wheel, and it had the same problem that my current wheel eventually got, which is the upshift pedal just stopped working. So I just got a new one. I have no idea how I'm still in this position. I am just so slow compared to everyone around me. I'm getting very lucky with who's deciding to fight who. I mean, as you can see, now Russell and Hamilton have stopped fighting each other. The gap has gone from, well, 3.5 seconds to 1.5 seconds in a matter of, like, 2 laps. I'm still thinking about the one stop, you know. I'm gonna check my tyre wear. Now, you see, that's not what I wanted to see. It's already in the 30s. I'd have to go until probably lap 17. No. It'll be earlier than that, because obviously I'm on mediums. I don't know. What would be a good lap to stop? 13? 12? Lap 12. Yeah. Lap 12 would sort of be like the earliest I can pit to make a one-stop work, and that would mean my tyres will be around 90% worn, so that ain't going to happen anymore, never mind. Maybe if I had the Sergio Perez thing of saving tyres, it'd be doable, but yeah, not anymore. Can you use your wheel on PS5? Absolutely, I did. From, like I said, December 21, when I got my first wheel, up until September, when I started streaming. Even actually, yeah, no, I think it was before that, or after that, rather. I was on PlayStation. I'm using the same wheelbase and the same wheel that I was using then. You literally just plug it into your PC or PlayStation, and it kind of just works. The console, you can get second-hand anywhere from £30 to £100 as long as they ain't broke. They're great for beginners and brand new. That's, yeah. I mean, even my pedals. I had to get new pedals because one of the springs in the throttle pedal broke. And, you know, brand new, they don't actually exist anymore. They're not made. You have to go second-hand. And they work, and they were, like, half the price that they normally are. So, yeah. It's great. Well, I'm cooked. Hamilton's about to just fly past me. I've lost... Am I really this slow? I didn't think I was that slow, but am I really this slow? Amongst the medium runners. I've lost nearly 4 seconds in 1 lap. Earth. I know I don't have DRS, but still. I mean, I'm going to have DRS now on Hamilton, at least, I suppose. But still, not good. Assists, yep, I've got assists on. I think, to be fair, you could probably easily tell which ones I have on by watching for, like, here, for example. You can probably tell what one I've got. Well, 2. Although, I am learning the racing line. I'm hoping by the start of the new year I can turn it off permanently. Ugh. I'm so slow. One quaddy lap? I'm currently doing quaddy laps. See, this is the fastest I can go. I'm not managing at all. I never do. This is just, you know, me being slow, pretty much. Lap 12, pit and go onto hards, low diff, and just be easy on the throttle. I don't know. I think I already ruined... If I started with low diff, then maybe, but... Considering I started on 100, because I didn't change it, and it's currently on 75, I think my tyres are just too far gone. I mean, by the time I get to lap 12, I mean, look, they're going to be nearly maximum wear on the left side, so I don't think... I literally can't. Look at the tyres and pit. I can't pit. The undercut is really bad. And I'll get overcut really bad as well. I have experience in this. If I was to pit now, I'd probably lose a further 2 to 3 seconds from everyone else who's staying out, especially the hard runners. Like, they're going to be so far ahead of me by the time they pit. For some reason, I mean, the tyre wear is historically quite low around Monza. Not for me, but for others. And that's why the overcut and starting on the harder tyre is usually the better option. But I just don't think about these things at the time. Pit go hards, honestly, you might have smashed it. That's actually a really good idea. Sometimes I forget the soft tyre exists. You know what? I'll do what you said.
You should be
that actually sounds quite good.
Soon, so stay on your toes. We're going to box this lap and push hard on the in-lap.
I'm going to be really slow, but I might use this lap and build... There's a big moth in my room. That's scary. I might use this lap and just build up a lot of overtake for the rest of the race, pretty much. What even is... Oh my... Okay, it's not that big. I thought it was massive. It's a tiny little floating thing. Hello, mate. What are you up to? Stop my microphone. Yeah, if you can't tell, I'm really bad at, like, managing a race. As in, like, tyre wear, strategies, fuel. I'm useless at all of it. That's why I was so bad at F1 Manager. Like, that was a disgrace. F1 25 is online is a nightmare. I was just screaming in anger because they're all so dirty. Yeah, but they do it on purpose. They do it either because they hate losing and they're salty, or they do it because it's funny. That's why I don't play online.
Box.
Yeah, I am, Mark. Don't worry. Oh, that's fine. I need to change it so I actually stop for hards rather than more mediums. There we go. I'll take blame if you lose out of the points. No. No. I'll lose points anyway, mate. I'm that slow. I'm just gonna... I mean, look. Russell was next to me. Oh, not Russell. Hamilton was next to me. He's now 5 seconds up the road in 2 laps. So, at this pace, I mean, Ocon, who is the last points, was only 2 seconds back. If I did a normal 2-stop, I would just lose points on pace. So, no. Absolutely not. I definitely must have a wrong diff setting, because there's no way my tyres have worn that much in so little time. I'm going to run that. Shall I just put the diff on 10 and just see what happens? Like, what do you reckon is the lowest diff you can, like, have that's acceptable? How long have you been playing F1 games properly? 5 years. I've spent at least 1,000 hours. Well, F1 2021, I had 1.2k hours. 22, I had 600. 23, I had 1.8k. 24, I had 400. So far on this game, I got 500. And my setups are just copied off the internet, which I know they're not going to be great, but I mean, these setups have never really failed. This is just an outlier.
Caution, caution.
My mum's shouting my dinner's ready. Whoa! Well, that's annoying.
Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive.
Oh. Okay. Well, what do I do in this situation? Like, what do I do? No, hang on, wait. What? Why not be at dinner at 2 PM, you weirdo? Like, what does one do in this position? Do I just bin it off? I mean, at this point, I'm going to have to stop again and do medium soft, because... I hate this game so much.
Okay, Victor's in the pits. Victor is in the pits now.
Can't obviously drive with a broken front wing. Unlucky. I love when they have a car stop in the middle of the track and then give me a penalty for it. That's great. stay out and go slow. I don't think this game works like that, to be fair. Am I even going to catch up in time? I'm about to get lapped. Oh, well.
All right, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy.
We'll see if we can make any form of a... Oh, I can go back onto the hards. Oh, okay, I might do that then. Wait, no. Oh, I don't know. I actually don't know anymore.
Slow your pace immediately.
It's one of those where... Hang on, there's a safety car there.
Overtake the safety car. It's waiting to...
Yeah, I know, mate. I've got a Delta. Thank you. So, I've got two options. I can either go 100 diff and push the tyres to the maximum and do a medium hard, or I can have the diff low and do a medium soft. What do we think? And if you could pick to just change wing and not tyres. Yeah, if I could do that, it'd be fine. I don't really care. I'll probably start a bit lower. But, you know, that's fine. I can go to the end without making another stop. It's great. But since I have to now do another stop, because these mediums... I mean, there's a little chance I can make them go to the end. But also... I don't know. I don't know yet. I'll see what happens. I'll run the diff like 45, and if they start dying again, I'll go onto the hards and just maximum push. If they manage to last until lap sort of 22, 23, then I'll go onto the softs. But I think overall, no matter what I do, this race is cooked. Similar to Zandvoort, 2 stinkers in a row. Zandvoort was my fault, I spun. That isn't my problem though, and the fact they gave me a penalty for that, like, oof, can't do that, surely. And what the annoying thing is that obviously I'm fighting for P5 in the constructors. I'll say I'm because Victor Martins ain't doing shit. And these are the tracks, Monza and Baku, and even Zandvoort to an extent. Those are my stronger tracks where I need to like get points to have, well, a P19, and I don't know what I'm going to get in this race, but it's not looking good. It's not great. I said before the race, I just want it to be clean, and here we are. Ugh. I mean, my hard tyres are basically new. I've done half a lap on them. So that's quite fun. I think that is the play, though. Just do 2 maximum push. Like, just go, like, well, what I was doing before, basically. Although, I don't know, though, because my mediums on the, on 75 diff only went about 4 or 5 laps before they were dead. So I'm going to have to do what? If the safety car comes in lap, like, 12 or lap 13, there'll be 15 laps left. So I'll do, like, I don't know. I don't know. If the safety car stays out until lap 12, then go medium and soft, but it goes in this lap or then medium hard. How much is my setup? It's a great question. There's multiple answers. Just the steering wheel, bass and pedals. Probably around 300-400. New, probably half that, second hand. Everything I've got, probably about 3-4 grand. But obviously that comes from over a decade of investment, so there you go. I know you can see it, Ocon is faster than me. Well, he's not, is he? Are they just going to put the safety car in without me there? I mean, my tyres are already quite worn and the race hasn't even restarted yet. This is bad. Somebody save me. It's definitely a medium hard, by the way, like, definitely. I think, obviously, the people on the hards can probably go into the end, but all the medium runners, like me and a few others, we now have to probably do another stop, so it might, I don't know, it might change. Right, Maris. Sorry I said that wrong. Oh, wait, there's cars here. Hello. Yeah, I know.
Turn the position
I know.
We're going to get penalised.
I know.
There's no overtaking during the safety car period.
Alright, here we are. I made it. It only took all of... Why is my left side is wearing... I happened in Zandvoort. In Zandvoort, my lefts were wearing so much more than the right. Almost double. Here, it's almost treble. My front left is wearing 4 times as much as the front right. That's bad. That's got to change. Oh, well. It's definitely a medium to hard angle, though, because these tyres have only got, like, 3 laps left, and then they're done. That's a shame, really. If I didn't get the front wing damage, I can just stay out on the hards and it's fine. Or if it, you know, lets me not change tyres, but, you know, repair my front wing, then it's fine. That's tough.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates...
Oh, fuck off. It's mainly right turn, so the left side gets more wear. I mean, yeah, that makes sense, but this is extreme. Well, that's my one flashback done. And I used it because I wasn't looking. That's great. What I do for a living, I'm a graphic designer. Yeah, can I go, please? Can I go? Hello? Ugh. Right, objective 1, get my teammate. Objective 2, finish the race. Decent. Don't even care about points anymore. Let's have it. I should get him. Never mind, I was in the wrong gear. Ah, oh well, it's just one of those. Why am I so, like stupid today? But I'm doing some really stupid things. I don't know. It's weird. Get him. Soft tyres for Bortoletto, by the way. He's definitely coming back in. Just one of those days. It truly is.
No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
I don't know how 2 races ago I won a Grand Prix, and now here I am struggling to do anything really. I've got all the wrong settings. I'm crashing. You know, in the wrong gear, like, yeah, it's just one of those. Hopefully I can make some form of comeback. My pace should be top 12 area, but obviously my tyres are going to be dead very quickly. I don't want to keep an eye on that, actually, so it's currently 24, so it's about 5% a lap currently. I might go until they're about in like the mid-40s of tyre wear, and then I'll go back onto the hards. Imagine that, in one race I've got medium hard, medium hard. Nice.
DRS is now online.
Yeah, I do think clean air is going to be, you know, very important for me. Hello, I love that. Hello, Mr. Hajar. In the Maserati. Go, go, go. Here's Yuki Tsunoda in his normal position. Just sums up Red Bull all over in real life, doesn't it? Max got 400 points. Yuki got what? 30? Put some respect on Checo's name.
Go, baby, go.
I need the Christmas miracle here, for, you know, to get back in the top 10. Because I'm currently slower than, you know, Isaac Hajar and Yuki Tsunoda. And in goes Bortoletto on the soft tyre.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
Well, just do what the team says, honestly. I mean, 11 laps on the hard seems reasonable. I just don't think I survive on these mediums. Mediums are really bad today, like, both stints. Like, 5 laps, they're dead. '14th, though. Not bad. Go, baby, go. Don't really feel like I'm driving bad. It's just kind of not working out today. Lots of, you know, parameters. Worn engine, bad tyre wear, armour div. And there goes a lot of the other medium runners, so I honestly think I come in this lap, because they're going to probably overcut me now. So let's go. Maximum push. Just get these tyres off my car. To be fair, me and the hard tyres have always had a good relationship, so I'm feeling quite positive. Into the points, though. And still considerably faster than my teammates. So obviously, there are still some positives. Of course there is. Whee! I do love the Lesmos. Probably some of my favourite corners in the world. Love them. I feel bad for every second Red Bull driver other than Lawson, and it was an awful race, but down to 2 points between them, what a season it's been. That's what I'll say. I feel like people are massively underrated how good this season's been, just because, well, no reason, really. I mean, only, like, 2 other times in the last 18 or so years, there's been 3 drivers in contention. Alright, welcome to pitting for the, what, 4th time this race? Well done, everyone. Oh, ignore that. Shut up. Just stop. I've had a rough day, alright? Shut up.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Okay.
Okay, Victor's in the pits. He's coming in for his stop now.
Ah. I don't care, he's crap. Well, that's exactly what Victor didn't need. So just to recap.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Broken front wing. 3 stops. 10-second penalty. Slow stop, bad pace, awful tyre wear, worn engine. What else? For a dry race, this has been shocking. And yet, if you think about it, if I didn't get front wing damage or a penalty from Jack doing spinning, and there was a safety car, I'd probably be, like, very near the top end at this stage. That's all, you know, all it took, one little incident and the whole thing's dead. Right, Brandon, welcome. That was slow, it was indeed slow. Prime McLaren pit stop right there. Although saying that, Abu Dhabi, all the pit stops were really good. Didn't Leclerc have a 2.1, but Max had like a 2.2, Lando had a 2 and a 2.1, Oscar had a 2.1, it was really good. It was a very strange race, Abu Dhabi. I still haven't got to watch it, like, live. I was just looking at the live timing for my live stream. But there was no DNFs, no yellow flags, no safety cars, no VSCs, no red flags. I'm pretty sure there wasn't even any contact. It was literally the most boringly clean race you could probably ever hope to have. Max is not champion. He's not, no. Well done. Well, that's good figured out. Well, the pace looks decent, to be fair. I just hope it lasts. Come on, car, we can do this. Oh, goodness me. Oh, they're going wheel to wheel through the Ascari. That's going to help me out. Come on. I just, should I put a lap to saving overtake? I think I should, you know. I think I should. Other than Charles being up Lando's backside, it wasn't very eventful. That's what I mean. Yeah, but he still, he didn't even make an overtake, like, attempt. I don't remember. Come back, everyone. P10 ain't that far away, to be fair. It's just, you know, I need a bit of luck for once. That's what I need. Little bit of luck and we can do it. You're right, guy from Belgium. That might as well be your name now. That is a 5 streak. That is, yeah. Got to keep that up. That's impressive stuff. Right. You're pitting for some reason. I've got ERS and DRS up to 17th. Come on. Look at me go.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
I just took that corner in first gear and didn't even realise. That's cool. Suppose it's the last lap and Charles had the opportunity to overtake. Would he? Of course he would. I mean, you know, obviously off track they're probably all good mates, but on track they don't give a shit about who's going to be champion and who's going to get where. No. If they see an opportunity to pass, they're going to send it for their own benefit. Yeah, I'd expect them to. At least. I don't think, like, so like Sainz, for example, like Russell or Leclerc is going to see Norris and think, if I overtake him, though, he won't win the title. No, he'll probably think, no, I want to get him so I get on the podium. Of course he would. I'm from the Netherlands. Congrats, I think. I don't know. Lap 22. This race gone quite quick, to be honest. You in 1 year 100k subs? Oh, mate, that's like a fantasy. That'd be Christmas miracle come to life. I'm a go-karter. Nice. I mean, yeah, the pace seems alright, it's just I'm not getting anywhere, so it don't really matter. Actually, no, the pace doesn't seem alright. I can't catch Hadjar, that means the pace is awful. It's just sort of the left side of the car, really, isn't it? I mean, you know, tyres aren't just dead into smithereens. I'm probably going to be up there a bit. top 10 is getting further and further away. I've got to gain 5 places. That's all the way up there with Yuki Tsunoda and the Astons. So I'm probably not going to get that. Can hear my engine braking. Not good. Oh, bit of scrapping. Come on, that's what I need. Fight, fight, fight. I'm almost at 3k subs. I am, mate. Well, I say I am. We are, because it ain't me. Like I always say, I just sit here on my arse and play the game. It's you lot that decide to subscribe. What a nice move from Hajar, by the way, on his teammate. That was class. Hajar next to leave next year, that damn second Red Bull seat. You know, new regs, you never know, but history tells us it's not going to go down well. Hope it does, though, because I hate seeing just rookies getting their careers ruined because they get put in that second Red Bull. Oh my straight line speed is so bad I can't even catch up to bloody Lawson in DRS. Oh, it's alright. Please. I've got nothing left. I don't do 100% races. No, I don't, mate. They take far too long. I don't have 4.5 hours in a day to do 2 back-to-back. The last time I did, I didn't play the game for 3 weeks, so I was so burnt out. So I stick to 250s. Also, the extra engine sound, I don't know, it's just an engine, no? It's a V10. Hajar demoted. Well, not really. The car's better, but obviously... Yeah, well, the car in Max's hands is better. I mean, Tsunoda said he'll probably do better in the Racing Ball, and I don't disagree. You can literally hear my engine, like, clunking out. Like, and my gearbox as well. You can literally hear it when I downshift. I mean, look at the state of that. 73% on the internal combustion engine. Like, ugh. You know it's bad when my teammate is catching me. That's when you know it's a serious code red. What I think about the DRS delete? Well, I'm pretty sure it's not deleted. It just has a different name. It's not called DRS. It's called MOM. You're like, Mum, I'm just turning on me mum. Like, why? Could I maybe get an overtake? This will be the highlight of my race. Probably not, because, I mean, look at the straight line speed. I'm losing time, despite having DRS. That is remarkable. Look at that. What a game we all play. Hang on, yellow flag. Could this be the saviour of the day? No, it's Max Verstappen. Ugh, that's rough for him. Leading the championship by miles, that's going to be quite costly. But right now, it looks like it's going to be a Ferrari, probably Leclerc, against Piastri for the race win, which is quite fun. I don't know why Ferrari are so, like, good in the F1 game when obviously in real life they're awful. Doesn't really make much sense. Oh, a bit of a slide for Lawson. Please, I'm losing time. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. Look how sad that is. DRS and overtake and I lose time to Lawson. That's how bad my car is right now. Get me in Baku. Get me a new engine. Get me in Baku. Just, Have I ever seen an F1 driver before? No. I've seen Lionel Messi, but no, not an F1 driver. I'm excited to see Cadillac. Oh, mate, that's like I'm sad that this current season has finished because it was so good, but it also means that now the next time we go racing, Checo Perez, Valtteri Bottas, and Cadillac are on the grid. Like, it needs to happen as soon as possible. And also, of course, the common, like, idea is that for a brand new team, they're going to be kind of average. But, I mean, they've got 2 good drivers. They've got a good engine. Pretty much their entire team is people that have worked in F1. And they've got a large budget. So, I don't know. You never know. Messi or Ronaldo? Messi. I mean, I don't watch football. Well, I do, but I mean, like, I don't know. Final lap of the race, and I'm just sad, to be honest. This race could have been so much more. Same with Zandvoort last time out, to be fair. Can't get past Lawson because my engine's currently like a GP2 engine. My teammate's catching me, that's when you know it's bad. It's tough. But at least it's over. Well, in about a minute it'll be over. And the thing is, like, if there's going to be a race where you're going to get a clean race, it's going to be, like, somewhere here, or Abu Dhabi or Austria, where the track's really easy and simple. As Charles Leclerc wins for Ferrari at Monza, that's quite cool. Mate, I won a race 2 races ago. How am I P19? And now, hang on, this could be 90+7 territory. Anything? That's, no, nothing. AI on 110. Around the final corner. I mean, I didn't, like, shunt, so that's good, I guess. But, yeah, if I want a clean weekend, Baku definitely ain't the place to do it, but you never know.
The end of the race. We'll see you in Park
How many times have you been asked about Max or Lando? I mean, comparing the two, I don't think ever. But I always get, I mean, especially yesterday and the day before, all I was getting asked every 5 minutes, who's going to win the championship, who's going to win the championship, who do I think will win the championship? So, obviously, then I was saying Lando, and then I've always said I think Max will win the race, but Lando will win the championship, and that's what happened. So there you go.
Exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula 1.
I play on 85, but I'm on controller as my wheel is broke. I think I could do 110 on controller as well, but it's so much slower and harder. So respect to you, because if my wheel broke, I wouldn't play the game. Simple as. I wouldn't play any racing game, maybe apart from like Forza Horizon or Need for Speed or something. But we finished P14 from P8. What a race. Unreal stuff. Awful. Pretty much awful. Really bad. My best lap was 3 seconds slower. Actually, no, it was, yeah, nearly 4 seconds slower than my quali lap, which is quite funny. Quali I did an 18.6, race a 22.3. That is, yeah, really bad. I mean, you know, it all kind of fell apart. I mean, here, look, I'm running P5, everything's great. Drop down to P6, then P7. That's still fine. Medium tyres were dead. Pit for hards, the very next lap. Look, 2 laps in a row. What happened in between? Let's find out. And the survey says... it wasn't even there, it was on this lap. Here we go. Get ready. And... buff. There it is. Let's see this in the Ultimate Cinematic Plus view. Provided by Fat Crim. Buff. There it is. Great content, Undersub. Thank you, Shukai. I appreciate that. How much maximum difficulty can we play using a keyboard? Probably about 20. I'm not even joking. If you could drive on a keyboard, I don't even know how it'd be possible. I can't. But we go into the corner. And there's just sort of a car there. What did Doohan actually do? Did he just spin? Oh, right, I see. So he's lost it round here fighting Leclerc. Leclerc! Wait, Leclerc went from 13th to 1st. Oh, he must have pitted for hards, like, here. Oh, he did. Wait, did he do it? Oh, I don't know. So... I actually took his wheel off. So he spins, and obviously he has to wait for the other cars to go through. Then he reverses, and then just kind of stops in the middle of the track, conveniently just in time for me to make my way around the Ascari. Good, really good reaction time, by the way. Never mind, it's not really. It's all right. I try and turn left. I should have just gone right, to be fair. I mean, obviously, if I just turn right, I'll be fine. But in my head, I thought, well, the track's left. Like, right is track limits. I don't know why. And then I took his wheel off, broke my front wing, and I got a penalty for it. So I had to pit, then there was a safety car, and then I had to pit again, and then I couldn't overtake Liam Lawson. Tough. The championship standings look like this. Max Verstappen still leads, but only by 2 points from Leclerc. See what I mean about F1 25 and just the F1 games just gaslighting Ferrari into thinking they're good? I mean, look, no. And we actually dropped behind both McLarens during that race. I was 4th, I'm now 6th. And only 10 points ahead of George. Oh, no. And then constructors, we also dropped behind Mercedes as well. And go down to 5th. That is an awful, that's like worst case scenario. I use a Thrustmaster Ferrari wheel and some add-ons. Is that wheel good? I believe so, yes. Gotta go, mate T. Good luck on the next race. See you later, mate. Thanks for all the tips with the strategy. Still didn't matter, but, you know, still good. Alright, TGR. What about mobile? Does that even exist? Is there a mobile F1 game? Because I wouldn't have heard of it. Yeah, I know, mate. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for rubbing it in. Cheers. What a dickhead. Alright, new upgrades. Let's go. Powertrain. Great, we need that. I think we need some durability upgrades. I didn't think I'd ever say that, but here we are. Welcome. Got so many upgrades to get as well. If we could just somehow get all of them, we'll be looking good. Ugh, yeah, that's why we've done so shit. Do I actually have a decent engine? Oh, wow, I've got 2. Okay, all good. We can recover in Baku. And then Victor, I feel like I change his engine every single race. How is he wearing them this bad? Alright, cool. See you later, and technically it's on mobile using cloud gaming. Oh yeah, true. View sponsors? Ooh, I can choose a sponsor. Well, you give me more money, but a less goal. You still, I guess.
Great.
I don't know. I don't know what any of it means. Oh, whatever. Alright, activities. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Lovely. How am I doing? I am doing...
Hey, Chief.
Really shit, actually, considering the race I just had and the fact that none of my upgrades are going through. But apart from that, it's going pretty good. You're doing good yourself, Zenka. There are mobile games or they are rip-offs. See, that's, yeah, I kind of expected that, to be fair. Oh my, look how many durability upgrades we have to develop. We have 6 of them. Oh my. Can I get a new facility improvement? Yeah, I can't. I need to get something that makes it, like, stuff, like, cook quicker. Is that even a thing? It's not even a thing. Okay. Wait, maybe it's in the morale section. I don't know. We got a new upgrade, though. Fuel efficiency. I'll take it. We look at our car as well. We are now ahead of Alpine and Sauber. Equal with Haas. A bit behind RB. Not too bad. How long does this facility take to upgrade, by the way? It's been so long.
Need you for a moment, please, boss.
Wait. Power unit supply upgrade? Oh, they've finalized a new upgrade package for our power unit, so that's great news. We're able to try it out at the next race. Let's hope you can feel the benefit. Ugh. I like the sound of that, mate. That's class. Go to event. Alright, yeah, what? Yeah, fine, do it. Great. Alright, let's go. We're going to Baku.
Okay, boss. Got an interesting bit of news for you. We've had a driver reach out to us to ask if we'd be interested in a preliminary chat with him about possibilities for next season. You can always say no if...
Yes. Yes, I want Hulkenberg. That'd be a great addition to the squad.
Said yes to an
Why do I feel like my bladder's about to explode? Might have appendicitis on stream. That'd be interesting. Right, you want that. Okay. Sixth, and yeah, I can do that. Achieve 3 points finishes. I can easily do that. 14 million salary is quite a lot, though. Thing is, like, I want to keep Jensen forever, because he's the guy I'm going to be driving as in this career mode. So how do I get Martins out my team? That's what we need to figure out. How do I get you gone? Because you are currently... Why is your thing green? I don't know. Cool. Alright, good stuff. Let's get into Baku, because... Yeah, I need... I've had 2 races back-to-back, Netherlands and Monza, that have been shit. Like, really bad. Alright, Max Verstappen retires from the sport, I guess, you know. I guess the 2026 car with a Ford engine must have been shit and he's packed it in. Alright, we'll see him at GT3 next year, I suppose. I wasn't expecting that. Max Verstappen, you're gone. See you later. Oof. Can you imagine what that's going to be one day when Max Verstappen announces his retirement? Probably within the next 5 years if he keeps winning or the car's really shit, either or. That's going to be a weird time. I'm not prepared for Sergio Perez announcing his retirement. That's going to be soul-crushing. My average lap in Silverstone is a 1:29.1. I think that's pretty good. Like I said, but in qualifying in Monza, I don't ever remember what my lap times are around track, so all I can really say is well done, because I don't know if that's any good. Alright, practice. Let's get... Actually, wait. I'm gonna put my crap engine on just for practice. I keep forgetting that could be a really good way to save engine stuff. Right, car setup. And then we're going to leave the downforce and everything, just get straight into race strategy. What is your opinion on Lando Norris being world champion? I think it's fucking brilliant. I like Lando. I also like Max and Oscar, but I like Lando a lot too. All the people saying that it's undeserved and he's one of the worst world champions can all sod off. Yes, he had the best car, but he still had to beat Oscar and Max. And he drove really well. Fair play to him, and well done. I didn't think I'd be as happy as I was, to be honest. I thought I'd be like, okay, cool. Because to be honest, I really didn't care who won, whether it was Max, Lando, or Oscar. I'm really bothered. But yeah, it was great to see. All the celebrations and stuff, it was nice. I'm already not liking the car here. Very oversteery and, like, sluggish. Although, like I said, I've been driving McLarens and, like, Red Bulls for the last few days, so I'm going to be a bit... Like, I've actually forgotten how bad our car is. It's still got pace in it, it just doesn't feel like it does. It's weird. It feels slow, but it's actually quite fast. Can still hear my engine dying. Obviously, I'm only using the bad engine for this practice, and then I'll be switching to the, you know, a brand new power unit. Well, not brand new, but it's only like 20% worn for quali and the race, of course. But yeah, I'm targeting the same thing I did for Monza. I just want a clean weekend. And it didn't work in Monza. 10-second penalty, broken front wing, bad strategy, awfully timed safety car. Like, the actual driving weren't too bad. There was just literally zero pace. So, yeah, tough. They've definitely changed something with this they released an update today for the game. They've definitely changed something, because my tyres have never worn this much, ever. Like, look at that, 12% on the rears in 1 lap. What is going on with the tyre wear? This isn't good. I realise I'm always in your live stream whenever you're live. I only missed out a few streams. You are indeed a big fan. It's very good stuff. It's a very strange feeling, that. When, you know, I'll be sat there thinking, you know, there's probably someone in the world right now thinking, I wonder if F1 Trim's going to go live today. It's actually quite extra motivation to stream, to be fair. So yeah, it's quite good. Now, I mean, I ain't crashed yet in 2 laps, so that's quite good for me. Oh, my engine sounds so bad. It is literally on the brink of death. Luckily, there's only, like, what, 4 more laps of this engine, and then it'll be, you know, packed in. Wonder how much quicker I'll go from this engine to, like, a kind of new one. I mean, this is, what, 75%, so I'm basically chopping 50 off that. I'm going from 75 to 21. So I wonder how much difference that's going to actually make. Obviously large, but just how large is the question. You're right, Celsi. This sounds like a V10. That's because it is a V10. Very well heard. It's a little mod you can get. Ow. Only going to do the 3 laps, I think, for race strategy, because I can't be bothered doing the other 2, to be honest. Maybe I should, just so I can, like, get a really good, like, the perfect strategy and fuel load and all that, but at the same time, I don't know. I want to get into the good stuff, get into the quality in the Grand Prix, like the fun stuff. I like you, you answer questions from what your fans ask. Not only that, but you're a great driver. I still can't believe, I mean, it isn't the main part of your message, but, you know, when you say like, I actually like, answer like questions from like chat and stuff, that still amazes me even now. There are so many people that come in my chat and say, oh, you actually answer chat. So that I always think to myself, is that not the entire point of a streamer? If you're going to live stream and not talk to your audience, is that... Why are you streaming? Just make videos instead. I feel like that's... I feel like responding to chat and talking to chat is more important than, like, the actual game. Unless you're, like, a professional like Yana Watmir or something, where, you know, you have to focus on driving. I suppose that's different. I don't know. I mean, even since I started streaming, like, years ago, I've always, you know, answered chat. Even though, you know, away from the camera, I'm extremely shy. I just feel like it's like, you know, what you gotta do. And I love it. Do you think McLaren put Lando over Oscar? No. And like, even if you want to say I got British bias or bias towards Lando, no. The only time they've been favoured was Monza. And if Oscar was ahead of Lando when it happened, they would have done the exact same thing. So, if anything, it's not that they're prioritising Lando, it's that they're trying too hard to be fair. That's the issue. Think of Qatar. You know, they could have just boxed Lando and he probably would have won the championship or got on the podium. But they didn't because they tried to be fair. So, I think it's more just McLaren are trying, you know, they're way too incompetent rather than favouring Lando. I mean, they say they favour Lando, but Zandvoort DNF, which was a problem with his car that the mechanics overlooked. That's, you know, McLaren not prioritising Oscar, obviously, but just, yeah, being incompetent. That's all it really comes down to. Alright, next program is ERS management. Ugh. I mean, apart from the Monza incident, where else has he really been prioritised? The whole season? Can't really think of any. But anyway. They'll always, you know, that's the problem, is that they'll always say that Lando got prioritised, or he's lucky, or he's undeserving. But when you look at the season, there are literal hundreds of moments that could have changed the entire championship. Max doesn't drive into George in Spain, he's world champion. Oscar doesn't have that really bad dip in form from, you know, after Monza until Qatar, he's world champion. Lando was the only one throughout the season. Obviously, they all have their bad races. I mean, Bahrain for Lando, Baku, Qatar. But overall, from the very first race, he won the first race, was always near the podium. He's got the most podiums of anyone. And by the end of it, that's what makes you the winner. Being the most consistent, which is what he was. So yeah, I don't know. I'd have said the same thing if either of the other two won as well. They're all deserving. Thom also answers questions. He's also a streamer. Oh, I know who Thom is. I think Thom is the only person that I watch that plays the F1 game. Apart from that, I just watch others. But in terms of playing the F1 game, I think it's him, maybe a diddy bit of Yana Watmira. That's it. So yeah, I like him. Only when someone donates to him. That kind of makes... Obviously, the thing is, he has got such a larger audience than me. And he probably gets... Because he also multi-streams on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch, like I do. So imagine the amount of chats he must get. He can't answer them all unless he pauses the game every 5 seconds. I pause the game now to read chats. And obviously, I get 100 times more chats than I ever have streaming since 2016. Obviously, across multiple channels, but that's how long I've been, you know, attempting it. So if there's ever a point, I mean, obviously, if it does happen, it means I'm doing quite well, where I have to either ignore chats or only answer the important ones, or I'll never get to a point where you have to donate or subscribe, like on Twitch, mean like pay me for me to answer your comments. But if someone just says like, oh, you're leading, or a comment that doesn't really, it's not really a question, I'll probably ignore it. Or I'll read it and go, no, that's not worth the, you know, an extra 5 seconds. But I don't know, I can't word it. But it's like, he gets so many comments, he can't just sit there, because, I mean, if he did, he'd literally just have the game paused the whole time, you know what I mean? I mean, his gameplay would basically, I mean, pretend I'm him right now, it'd basically be this, it'd be... Da-da-da-da, da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. It'd just be that, every 5 seconds, pausing to read chat. Yeah, hopefully I get to a point where I've got too many chats to read. Even then, I'll probably still pause and read them all. What's your first F1 game? It was technically 2019. But I only played that game for the best part of like 5 minutes. And then 2021 was when I started playing properly. Well, December 2021, Christmas. That's when I got the game and my sim setup. So, from then on. And I have bought 2020 since, and then I've played all of them since then. Alright, quaddy pace. We get quaddy pace done. This is the final lap for this engine. Served me well, got me a win in Spa, and then shat the bed in Zandvoort and Monza. So we'll put you in the retirement home, and all is well for the Lamborghini F1 team, hopefully. I need a big bounce back weekend, whether it's in this race, or the next one, or in the next 5, I need some form of bounce back, because Netherlands was atrocious. You know, I spun, I was spending the entire race at the back, fighting my teammate who's really slow, and it was just awful. And it's, you know, that was basically Monza as well. Monza, I started really well, qualified, went half a second quicker than my previous best lap in qualifying, and then I was up to 4th at one point, or 5th, and I dropped down to 7th, I'm like, this is alright, it's okay, not too bad. And then, I pitted for hards because my tyres were dead. The very next lap, I crashed into Jack Doohan, who had spun. I got a 10-second penalty, which was absolute bollocks. There was also a safety car that was poorly timed. I had to do an extra stop compared to everyone else. It culminated in me finishing in P14. So I just want a weekend where I can keep it clean, and even if I just get a P10 or a P9, just get some points on the board. And that'll do me. That'll be lovely. Also, shout out this DHL, just completely blocking me on my quali lap. It's really good stuff. He's on soft tyres as well. What are you doing, Ocon? Lock in. I'm going past you, mate. See you later. Good riddance. Ugh. And the final lap of this engine is about to be completed. Do you know what I wish you could do in this game? I wish, like, when you finish in Abu Dhabi, you could do the cooldown lap, you could do donuts. I wish that was a thing. That'd be really cool. Also, like, getting your national anthem when you're on the podium would be nice as well. I hope there are a couple of the things we get in F127. 1 minute 42 dead, and I probably lost over a second. Not looking too bad, I think. I think looking quite good. Good pace. Ideally, I want to play in this career mode until I get, like, a maxed out car and just see the true, like, domination of pace that I'm going to get. Because I've never had a good, like, career mode car. The best car I've had is a Haas that's got, like, 2 upgrades in it, and that's it. So to get a fully maxed out My Team car, it should be really fun. But that's obviously going to take, what, like 6, 7 seasons? Who knows? Okie Get a couple extra... Oh, that's quite a lot, actually. 130. Oof. And another 90. Oof. 200 resource points right there. Another 100. Oh, never mind. Okay, well done. And finally, there we go. Alright, quality time. Let's have... Oh, it's there. I lost my water bottle then. Make sure to stay hydrated, everyone. Very important stuff. I go way too many streams without drinking anything.
It is a truly unique layout. Welcome to Baku. And
I forgot to change the engine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Alright, guess I'm starting last, everyone. Ah. Alright. Cool. I just want one weekend where I do something clean, and it's only really since my last stream in Zandvoort. That race and this race and Monza have all just been catastrophic. I actually can't believe it. Like, why? Am I so dumb? Like, me. It's nothing to do with the game, it's me. Why am I so thick? I already know that, but, like, thick in the head. Like, come on. And it's potentially wet race. Oh, my goodness. This is so bad. Let me... Just someone set me free, please. Earth. These are the tracks, Monza, Baku, Singapore. These are the tracks where I need to be scoring good points because they're my strongest ones. And I'm stinking it up. Ugh. So bad. Alright, Bob. What a day. What a day. Suppose it's a new day. It's a new race. Even if I'm starting last, who knows what could happen.
A warm welcome to you from Azadlik Square.
Hello,
heart of
Alex.
Baku, and home, of course, of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Great commentator, Alex Jakes, by the way. Really good stuff. Way clear of Croft. Right. I like this strategy. Go out long for the first stint. Yeah. Might just stick with that, to be fair. Yeah, I like it. The personalised one ain't that much different either. It's actually quicker than they think. Oh, isn't it slower? Only by a little bit, though. I mean, look, it's only like a second off. I like it. Let's go. Difficulty, 110. And trust me, I'm usually in the top 6, top 5. But this race, well, this quali, this weekend, last race, and the race before that, I have just done some of the... I mean, the driving ain't bad. It's just some of the things I'm doing. I forgot to change my engine. That's literally my whole plan was to use a bad engine in practice and then switch it out for a good one for quali. I just didn't. Blech.
As the cars make their way back.
Come on, Jensen, we need a good race. Come on.
Let's hope the race ahead today is a thrilling one.
Where's Victor?
A memorable Grand Prix in the history books.
He's there. He's actually quicker than Max. How's that happen then? I know Max said he was retiring, but it doesn't mean they have to go down like P17. Okay, let's go. I'm ready. I'm not ready, actually. I changed my mind. Where I want to change Spotify playlist, try and get some different vibes going. I need something motivational. Let's go. Azerbaijan Grand Prix, round number 10. And we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Lots of wheel spin off the line. To be fair, getting an overtake on the first corner is extremely difficult. These lot are going 3 wide, though. That could be handy. Come on, get him. Go around the out. Oh, break. Yeah, we're all good. Around the outside of Liam Lawson, my rival from Monza, which is quite embarrassing to say. All right, come on, new engine. Show me some speed. That's not too bad, actually. I'm not going to dive bomb them because that's really stupid, but doesn't seem too bad. Hang on, that's cheeky. Oh, that's bad oversteer. That's really bad oversteer. Oh, can they stop going wheel to wheel, please? Come on, Sonoda. I thought you were Max, but you've both got white helmets, so it's difficult to tell. Can they stop going wheel to wheel, please? They're still going! Blood, calm down, please. I'm just, Yeah, that's it. There you go. Yeah, okay. That's what I wanted. That's exactly what I wanted to happen. That isn't. I am fucking stupid. First, my own... Everyone that doesn't know, which is probably more with you, I get 1 flashback a race. I just used it on the 7th corner. Everyone sub get me to 3k. That would be lovely, to be fair. I have no expectations, though. Alright, 26 laps, no flashback. Let's see how we get on. Might drive a little bit slower because of that, I hope not. But, you know, you get a little bit more pressure, because obviously, if, I crash, I'm basically out of the race. Oof. That'd be bad. I'm stupid, mate. Not even just that, this whole day has been so cooked. I am really, really stupid. Way more stupid than Leclerc ever was. Ugh. Straight line speed is looking... meh. It's not great, is it?
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Alright. Ah! How old am I? I'm 19. It's a scary thought. I'm gonna be 20 in 6 months. Ugh. Oh, I'm so shit! My God, can I lock in? Honestly, I've never driven this bad, probably in my life.
We need clean overtakes or we'll get a penalty.
What is this? Like, I'm doing an Oscar Piastri. I've just forgotten how to drive. Oh my, this is embarrassing. Figure it out, you fat bastard. Oof. Alright, can I try and get 1 car a lap with DRS? I don't know, my straight line speed seems a bit shit. But I don't know, if these lot don't use much overtake, it's very possible. Come on. Dump it. Oh, yes. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Go on, then. Might be able to get Sonoda. Oh, no, Hajar. Daniel Ricciardo Prime 2017. Here we go. So made it stick. Go on then. Unreal stuff. Good overtake. I like it. Right, I'm feeling back. Do I know Hayden Gillis? I do know Hayden Gillis, yeah. Great guy. He does a lot of playing with viewers, which is something I want to do, but I just keep putting it off for some reason. You alright, Just? I'm getting close to packing in my YouTube channel. I'm not even joking. This is just not worth my time. I don't remember this car being this bad. I don't remember my driving ever being this bad in the last 5 years. What am I doing different? I'm just awful. This is heartbreaking. I'm going to do an Oscar Piastri soon and send it straight into the wall as well. I can feel it. Like, Baku's like one of my best hunting grounds. I always do well around there. I'm awful. I can only apologise to the viewers because I want to put on a show and, you know, try and drive a little bit decently, and everyone probably thinks I'm just the shittest driver ever. Little chance at a double here. Try and go around the outside of Jack if he gives me the space, which he does. Dive bomb. Oh, sorry, Lawson. Or Hajar. I don't know who you are. Get the exit. Go. Okay. Get Hajar. Can I? No, I can't even dive bomb my teammate because he blocks me. Why don't you block the other guy? Because they... Oh. Martins, you're getting sacked for that. Get Hulkenberg in my team immediately. Get out. I drive like a woman. Well, it's not really funny, is it? My mother has never had a crash in her life. She's been driving for 40 years. So, piss off. Real ones won't forget when my mother used to drive me to school and literally Max Verstappen in her prime. How do you feel about Lando winning? It's everything I wanted, to be fair. I couldn't decide, like, before the race, I couldn't decide between Lando or Max or Oscar. But you know, after Lando did win it, I was like, this is class. I'm doing great. Yeah. Must be opposite day. also like how you spell grate like a cheese grater. I like cheese graters. I'm still averaging 1 overtake a lap, even with my tomfoolery. Is that so? He ain't lying at all. The tyres are hanging on nicely. No, 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 no. Stop. Thank you, mate. Ah! I'm gonna sob. Sorry. No. Don't be sorry. It was funny. The end of this season was absolute cinema. I mean, to be fair, the race was awful, but, you know, to decide the champion, it was not too bad. They really should have just had the final at Brazil, to be honest. I think we can all agree in that. It will forever be the greatest place to decide a championship. Cheese is elite? Oh, I don't even really like cheese. I just like cheese graters. Nice shape. What is that defense? Bortoletto, I'm not happy about that, mate. You've just cost us, you've costed all of us time for no real reason. Well, I don't know what that's all about, mate. You deserve to be punished for that, and I'm going to take your P15, you twat. All right, having ya. Get him. Get him. Bye, Gabriel. Well, not yet. Now. There we go. Never mind. Oh, let's leave on the brakes. Brake. Turn in. Oh, okay, I lived. Ugh. Oh, what is going on? How have you got DRS? Oh, I'm kicking off. For Krim, he's the best. One day I'll make a donation. You really don't have to. Just keep it. You're right, Kid of all trades. That's a fun name, I guess. Have I seen the cheese graters that pop onto bowls? I have. They are fantastic. I've got one of them. I want to get another. I want to start a cheese grater collection. What is this defense from Gabriel? What are we doing, mate? I've never seen an AI defend like that in my life. That's what Tsunoda needs to be doing, not just driving Lando off the track and letting him by. Ugh. I love Max's reaction to seeing Tsunoda's defense. It's like, wow, that's really all you can muster? What a dickhead. You know, Checo Perez, put some respect on his name for that defense against Hamilton. That is truly the greatest piece of defending you'll probably ever see. Kitchen utensil tier list. Ugh. That's a great question. I like spatulas, to be honest. Knife sharpeners are quite good. Oh, the whisk. Oh, the whisk is class. I'll probably put the whisk in just behind cheese graters. I'm playing F1 while watching you. Nice. You're right, Celsi. I'm getting an F1 wheel for my sim setup. Congratulations, mate. Welcome to the sim racing team. Bye, Stroll. I'm going to try not to outbrake myself this time. That would probably be a smart idea, wouldn't it? There we go. Oof. Starting to struggle with a lot of oversteer. I think that's because the rears are starting to go. Stroll going to make a little dive bomb? Hope not. Thank you, Lawrence. Next up is his, no, it isn't his teammate, actually. It's Ollie Behrman. We've got both the DHL cars up ahead to overtake, up to P14 in this race. Long way to go, and the points is just a bit on the horizon. I can literally see the points. There's still a massive bit of, like, bunching up going on between, well, sort of like 4th all the way back to here. There's a little bit of a gap from 11th to 10th, but apart from that, we're all quite close to each other still. And my pace is very evidently strong. Even with my mid-corner oversteer, I'm cooking. Still got 3 laps to go until I make my first pit stop as well. Looking good. Setting green sectors. Somehow. Don't know how. Ignore it. Carry on. Now, Ollie Behrman's not going to have DRS here, so it's going to be absolute toast for him. Good bit of egg on toast. Beans on toast. Jam on toast. Who knows? Get him.
We're approaching the pit.
What have I got? I've got a Thrustmaster open wheel. I've currently got the box for it with my old version inside, propelling my Christmas tree up in the air, which is quite funny. Up to P12 now. I don't know how I've gained the spot. Someone must have pitted or something. I don't remember. But there you go. Red Bull should sign Alonso. He was more of Max's teammate this year than Yuki was. Honestly, not a bad shout. You know, Alonso gets a top car. Verstappen gets a competitive teammate. Win-win all round. Need to take a much wider line into the entry of that corner. I'm way too close to the inside wall, though. AI difficulty is 110, my friend. I think there's a chat command for it. I think I set that up correctly. Let's find out. Did it work? Hang about. Nah. 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 And the survey says... No. I guess no, it doesn't work. Never mind. What about in the YouTube Shorts chat? Hang about. No, it's dead. That's tough. Oh, well. You right, Ricardo? And Benel? And Fanatic? It's not like Red Bull is going to show a lot of money for a veteran. He's just a rookie. That's very true. A lot of people forget that Alonso's only in his 4th year of F1. Is it 4th? 21, 22, 23, no, 5th. Alonso, 5 years in F1 already. Time goes so fast. I'm on shorts, you are indeed. I was just testing if my chatbot works in my other channel, it just doesn't. Doesn't work in either. Well done, Stream Elements, great service. Try and dive from Esteban Ocon here, this would be a nice move. He jinked to the left, that's going to allow me to swoop around the outside and get the move done. Fantastic news. Well, we're already up into the points, and it's been... Well, it's only been 9 laps. I'm feeling good. Never mind, Ocon is here. Nice. Congrats to Lando. Yeah, well done to him indeed. Very happy he won. But it's like I always say, no matter who won, I would have been happy for him anyway. I like all of them, they're all great. It wasn't Oscar. To be fair, a lot of people say McLaren sabotaged Oscar. Well, not sabotaged, but like, forgot about him in the race. But a lot of people don't realise what their strategy was. The only way Oscar was going to win the championship if he won the Grand Prix and Max and Lando cock it up. So their strategy, on pure pace, Oscar wasn't going to do it. But by pitting him really early, he would have just been like Lando, just stuck in 2nd or 3rd. But by leaving him out for so long, they were hoping for a safety car. Now, if the safety car comes out, there's a very high chance Oscar wins the Grand Prix, and it's a really good strategy. But there was no safety car, or even, I don't think there was even a yellow flag. So, unfortunately, the strategy just didn't really work. But it was a good idea. It was the only chance for Oscar to win. So, why would you not? I put on the steering wheel? I do indeed. Yes. Looks like Russell's pitting, or Antonelli's pitting. No, never mind, he done a swerve at the end. Nice driving skills. Appreciate that. I mean, I am just
Okay, the pit window's
using
open,
the racing
so let's
line, but there you go.
Box this lap.
Box this lap, sure thing, Mark. I'll be more than happy to. Get a bit of... Oh, this is actually great, actually. I can use the DRS to keep up with Antonelli while saving overtake as well, so I can use it on my outlap. Good stuff. Why do you keep typing hi chat? You're not a moderator. Is that even a thing? Can you hide the chat? Oh, yeah, because on shorts, when it... Oh, I don't know how shorts work. I've never watched a short stream. Where's Ocon come from? I know I'm saving overtake, but still, how do you get there? Maybe should have gone for the undercut, you know. That could have worked out quite nicely for me. I might do it on the mediums. Might go medium and then pit a lap early, so 7 and then 9. Or maybe I won't, because then my mediums at the end will be dead. But the low fuel will help. Oh, decisions, choices, who knows? All assists off. I mean, to be fair, I think you can quite evidently see one of them. And you could probably guess what the other one is. When I brake, for example. I am currently learning the driving line, though. Hopefully by the end of the year I can turn it off. But obviously, I can't just turn it off now and suddenly I'll be okay. I'll be in the wall instantly, so... Once I'm feeling comfortable and confident around every track, it will go off. But ABS, that's staying on forever. I can't do it. Can't give enough respect to those who can do it. Because I just can't. It's too difficult. Driving line just takes like half an hour of practice at each track. ABS, it's like playing a whole brand new game. It's incredible. Fair play to them. Why do you say Oscar can win a World Driver Championship with a safety car? Because if the safety car comes out while Oscar is 20 seconds in the lead, because obviously Max stopped on lap, what, 20-something. Oscar stayed out until nearly lap 40. If there's a safety car, Oscar can pit, come back out in the lead on fresh tyres. Meanwhile, Verstappen's on like slightly used tyres. Oscar would then have the pace to go and win. You're right, Swansea Madman, my favourite name. ABS in line. You've smashed it, mate. Well done. Last night was crazy. Oh, it was. Great day. How was the Austria race? In this career mode? Because that was quite a while ago. I don't actually remember.
You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
I've also managed to jump Antonelli in the pits somehow. Don't know how I've done that, but there you go. Yes, Lando. Like I've said, I didn't really care who won, whether it was either of any of them. I just wanted it to be entertaining. It wasn't. But once Lando won, I was like, okay, maybe Lando was a good choice, because this is great. The celebration and everything is good. But don't get me wrong. Next season, I'll probably back Max more than Lando, because I just prefer Max. But of course, next year, I don't even care who wins. It could be Piastri, Lando, Verstappen, Russell. It could be any of them. I don't care. I'll be having all my attention on Cadillac, and more importantly, Checo Perez. I cannot wait for Checo Perez to be back in F1. It's like, I need it now. Like, now. They should change the rule about a safety car. It could give an unfair advantage. It does, but you can't exactly expect them to bring out a safety car, because what will end up happening is that, say if there's a safety car 2 or 3 laps before everyone's first pit stop, the safety car will come in, and immediately all 20 drivers, or at least 10 of them, will go in the pits, and that could cause a lot of danger, so... Sorry, Crim, I'm late today. I was intuitions. Don't stop. We need to make a habit of you stop, you apologizing for missing, like, most of a stream. I mean, obviously, like, it's great that you're here, but, like, you need to, like, not be apologetic about it. Focus on your tuitions. They're very important. I'm the best person to tell you that, because I don't have any tuitions. Earlier, I put all a 5-second lead in a full race in China. Well, to be fair, I wouldn't even have been near the lead, so you've done better than me. But that is obviously really tough. My condolences. They should add team orders to this game, actually, because look, Martin's on really old tyres. I'm on brand new mediums. I need to get past. I probably will here anyway, but they should let me ask, like, Victor, Jensen is faster than you, and then I just get to go by. We come out behind Alonso on the brand new mediums. I think that's actually quite good. Because he was quite a way up the road, like a good couple seconds. So, we're looking good for points, actually, considering I started last. And last weekend at Monza and today have been an absolute disaster. Looking quite good. What F1 car am I driving? I'm driving the Lamborghini that you can get a mod for. Hence why Lamborghini's in the title of the stream. Buff. How do you think Bubba will deal without DRS? I reckon he'll struggle. Well, there is still DRS. It's just called MOM rather than DRS. I think it's the same thing. I don't think the racing's going to be very good next year, to be honest. I think it's going to be awful. It'd be like 2014, like no racing and one team just dominating. China is tough, you lose DRS and your position is gone. It's very true. I'm also just really bad at China. So, even in like a good car, I'm always in like the top 8, top 7, maybe not even that.
Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
Oh no, please.
Okay, Victor's in the pits. He's coming in for his stop now.
I can't have rain in Baku, that'd be a disaster. I can't drive in the rain. I'm a good, like, second off the pace, maybe even more in the rain. That'd be really bad for us. If there's rain, I'll probably struggle to finish, like, 18th. Trying to catch up to Fernando. Hulkenberg blocking him. I don't think Hulkenberg has stopped yet. The hard runners are going way longer than I did. I did 12 laps. They're doing... I mean, it's currently lap 13. Wait, no. Norma, I'm stupid again. Just, can't bothered. That's annoying. I was driving really nicely up until then. Ugh. I forgot about my overtake. Ugh. Oh. Quick. Oh. Okay, we're going to get DRS, which is nice. Might be able to get Alonso if Hulkenberg pits. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Maybe not. Never mind. Alonso got the exit of a lifetime. Mexico straight or China straight? Which one's longer? I think that's a great question, actually. I'm going to say the Mexico one. MOM is supposed to be activated in certain zones. It does not fully remove the downforce from the car. It just lowers it, and how much it lowers the downforce depends on how much the teams want to. Okay. Guess that makes sense. And Hulkenberg stays out, which is annoying for me. Can I go around the outside, maybe? I should have way better braking and obviously traction. And I do. Excellent stuff. Please just don't let it rain. I'm actually in the points for once. Like, this is a really good race so far. Apart from the two I am stupids, this has been really good. Especially compared to Monza and, like, Zandvoort. Whoa, that oversteer. That's, like, the one place you don't want to oversteer. My goodness. That was, like, scary. That was life-threatening. Why? Why? Oh, this car's a handful today. Who is the best defender in F1 according to you? Except of Checo. Fernando Alonso. Tsunoda last night. Oh, that was pathetically bad. Bro, this car. Why am I getting such bad oversteer? Like, this is egregious. I can't get out of a corner. And look at Alonso, he's off. These poxy rear tyres every single time. Just let me, I just want one race where I can drive the car, I'm nice and consistent, not even fast, just consistent, and nothing goes wrong. And I've failed in the last 3 Grand Prix, and I've never had that in my life. This is very strange for me. Man, the UK, I'm indeed, mate, yes. Oh, that corner's become doubly scary now. Come back, Alex, please. I really need DRS or else Alonso's gonna cook my shit. Please, come back, Alex. Yes. Okay, we got it. Good. Never mind. I guess he's just got the best straight line speed on the grid. Okay, cool. Oh, Saba, thanks, Lego. That's great. It's a shame I'm not driving anywhere near the level I should be. It's very disappointing that you have to watch this, but there you go. That's life, I guess. Not pitting again until lap 18, but of course if it does start to rain, then I'll be going on to the inters and then I'll probably just lose everything. Actually, to be fair, if I just keep my straight line speed up, I should be fine to at least hold position. I'm not going to overtake anyone, but I should hold position. So, ow. Got a Lance Stroll. In what, 2021 was it? No, 2023, actually. Oh, I don't know. It's Lance Stroll. It could have literally been any year, let's be honest. Although he's not really shunted this year, so fair play to him. Good race in Abu Dhabi as well. Whoa! Big tank slapper for Alex Albon. That's handy for me. Yo! Oh, that mid-corner oversteer is going to do me in at some point. Nice. Okay. I sub. Thanks, Jensen. You're named after my second favourite driver. Look at that. Are you boxing? Oh, of course you are. What a dickhead. I suppose it's not too bad. That's quite bad for the hard runners. If it starts raining, they're going to have to obviously pit again. Which means they're going to drop, like, really far back. I like F1. I like F1 too. Gotta go. See you later, audience. Thanks for stopping by.
We think we might see some rain. ETA about 15 minutes.
Well, you said that before. Said the exact same time. 15 minutes. Should I get a Mozart R3 bundle or a Mozart R5? When starting out, I'm not sure I'll enjoy sim racing enough to spend like $500. Honestly, man, I can't really give you much advice because I didn't even know what Mozart was until like a month ago. The only wheel I've ever had is a Thrustmaster open wheel, and it lasted 4 years before finally breaking. So that's the only one I can really recommend, and that's about it. I don't really know. I'm sorry, I've never done the research for it, unfortunately. Never needed to. I mean, obviously, I know you can get wheelbases that cost stupid money, and they probably do stuff, but to me, I mean, I've been sim racing for, like, nearly half a decade. As long as it turns, and, like, it works, and maybe does a little bit of rattling, I'm not really bothered, to be honest. That's why I've never upgraded. I still use a Thrustmaster T300. You alright, Adam? Hope you're doing good today. Underrated, keep it up. I've read your name as Guardiola then for some reason. I thought, no way Man City's manager's talking in my chat. But thank you, though. I intend to, at least for maybe another year. That'd be nice. How am I doing? Quite mixed, to be honest. I mean, Monza, my previous race today, was absolutely egregious. And this race has been pretty awful as well. The pace is alright, but I just keep making really awful mistakes, and it's annoying me. But apart from that, it's not too bad. I'm not experienced in sim racing, but I think getting a wheel that is comfortable to hold and not too bulky is the way to go. Yeah, guess so. Like I said, though, I just don't know. I mean, a Logitech G29, I think it's called, is usually most people's, like, recommended first wheel, but I don't know, I didn't really like it. I think it was just because it was literally just a normal steering wheel, whereas I wanted what this one is. It's like an open wheel. It's like an F1 looking wheel. Because F1's the only game I really sim race on. Or not even sim race, just play. So, there you go. You tried Roblox copies of F1? I did a YouTube video on one of them about 2 years ago. It was sort of just, like... It's like if you told me to recreate F1 on, like, Scratch or something. It weren't great, but I suppose for a Roblox it was alright. I don't play Roblox, I don't know. Oh wait, the pits. I didn't even realise. Welcome to pit stop numero dos. We are going to come out, or we're ahead of Antonelli still, so that's good. And Ocon. But we're going to come out behind the one-stoppers, being Albon and Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg. Good stop. Great stop. Love that. Well done, team. Good stuff.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
So Albon gets back ahead of me, but not by much. But obviously the issue is we're now on brand new tyres, like both of us. He's on the hards though, I'm on the mediums. It might work out in the end. What AI do I drive on? If you're asking me, 110. Got to try and get past all three of these cars up ahead and also undercut Alonso. If I can achieve all of those things, I might just about be in the top 7. Or top 6 even, which is kind of class. Considering, you know, you've got to remember I started 22nd. So, given that fact, I think that's quite decent. And I think this is Ollie Behrman holding everyone up as well. So this is working out quite nicely. You alright, Lewis? How am I going to get all three of you then? How are we going to do that? How are we going to muster that? Because I'm not too sure. Maybe try and get one, save, overtake, get another one. I don't have the straight line speed for that. Don't really know what to do in this situation. The Williams are kind of creating a blockade at the minute. Slip up the inside of Albon. That's a nice move. No DRS for Sainz. Coming in. Coming in. Oh, he's going to do a Baku 24. No, 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 not like this. Give Albon some space. Brake later than him. Go on. Okay, up to P7. Excellent news. Come on. Behrman might cause a train to cause Ocon clean air. I don't think the AI is that intelligent. He also just boxed, but yeah. Nicely done, thank you. I mean, it was just DRS, but I like it nonetheless. Still good, still good. Try and break DRS this lap, and then just kind of push on, I guess. Lance Stroll's out the session. Shock. Wonder if we can catch Russell at all. I don't know if he's one stopped or two stopped. I assume he's already done two, so P7 would be the maximum today, and that'll still be very nice. You know, that's still 15 places gained. Ugh. You're right, Dion. You're back. I do remember you, to be fair, from a while ago. Rest in peace, DRS, indeed. It'll be very, very, like, not missed. It'll be easily forgotten. Like, DRS is awful. But so is just F1 in general, in terms of the racing, so I suppose it doesn't really matter too much. It's a shame that we couldn't get Jensen Button in the car to, be the last person to press the DRS button. Obviously, you know, Jensen was the first person to press the DRS button, but now he can't be, you know, Jensen the last person to press the DRS button. That award goes to Kimi Antonelli. And Lance Stroll was the last one to do a DRS-assisted overtake. So there you go. I'm in Los Angeles. I mean, they don't have an F1 track. That's in Las Vegas. No, I'm in Azerbaijan, mate. Well, I'm not catching Russell, so he's on a two-stopper. That's fine. I'll be quite happy if I stay where I am, to be fair. Like I said, 15 places gained. Ugh. Just gotta hope this rain doesn't come, and if it does, it's on, like, the last lap, so it doesn't affect the racing. Although I'm not too bad in mixed conditions, so, yeah. You in LA? No, I just said, mate, LA that's not where they race. They race in Las Vegas. And I'm not in Las Vegas, I'm in Azerbaijan, which is in Europe. Next to Georgia. Next to the Black Sea. Or is it the Caspian Sea? I know one's in between the other. I don't know. Not very good at geography. I'm really good at flags, but I'm bad at, like, capital cities and landmarks and, like, places on a map and things. What team am I playing as? I'm playing as Lamborghini. Hence the title of the stream being Lamborghini My Team Career Mode. There it is. Just want to bring us home now. Come on, car. This is what I needed. A good bounce back. Netherlands was atrocious. Finished 19th after crashing. Monza, I finished 14th after having a, you know, well, what didn't happen at Monza? I had a worn engine. I had too much downforce. I had a 10-second penalty that was just complete crap. There was a really badly timed safety car. I had to do one extra stop than I wanted to because the game won't let me change my front wing and not my tyres. I was driving slow. It was really bad. But yeah, starting, I mean, even in Baku, I thought it was going to be much of the same because I forgot to change engine. So I went into qualifying with an engine that was 87% worn. So I just didn't bother. I just changed my engine and went straight into the race starting last. And that one for a P7. Can I say Victor? Of course I can. Victor. I know someone called Victor. And the rain is starting. Oh, this could get quite intense, you know. It's only 4 laps left, so I don't think anyone's going to box. But the rain is here. How am I, James? I am doing a lot better than I was 10 minutes ago. Both my races, I just explained how they went, have been pretty dismal, but this has been a good one. But I am absolutely desperate to use the lavatory, so in that regard, not so great. Hope you're doing good yourself, though. Not playing as Checo this time? No, that's in my other career mode, and I'll be honest, I don't really want to continue that for one sole purpose. The mod that I used for that, Formula Fantasy 25, they had a handling change, and I can't stand it. It's really understeery and slow, and I'm really bad at it. I just struggle to, like, drive, so... Yeah, I don't know. I might wait until they try it, maybe if they ever release a version that doesn't have the handling change, then I'll continue it. But for right now,
Okay,
no.
I think we're still in the right tyres for the time being.
I too think that, Mark. Great minds think alike, except we're both really stupid. So there you go. You know the big ball? Yellow big ball that can play ads? I don't know. Oh, okay. Rain is starting to have quite a drastic effect on the Leerslag. Ugh. This is going to be quite an intense final 3 laps. We're all just going to be struggling to drive at this point. It might even get to a point where, like, you actually can't drive. Thoughts on the I assume you mean championship. Probably the most optimal outcome for me. I think it was great. Who deserved the championship? Lando Norris, Max Verstappen, Oscar Piastri. There you go. There's no such thing as an undeserved champion. You've still got to go and drive the car. And all 3 of them, I know Oscar is dipping form, but all 3 of them hit insane peaks. And for the most part stayed consistent and got the most out of their car. So, they all do. And since Lando finished on the most points, then he was probably the most deserving. There you go. Wonder if anyone's going to crash in these final 2 laps. Because this is going to get really tricky. Oh, this is fun, but also really scary. Wait.
Okay, the stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
Wrong gear. I mean... I still think they're going to catch me, but... they've also got to get past me. That's the contenders, that's true. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. They all deserve it. If you could bring any old driver back, who would it be? Probably Jenson Button, because he's my second favourite. So there you go. Ugh. The hate is BS. Well, it's trendy, isn't it? Right, for the last sort of year and a half, Lando's been just as hated as, well, Checo. In Red Bull, it was really bad. So yeah, right, rivaling that. For no real reason. Okay, this is a Sochi 21 scenario. I didn't think my car would be this slow. But also...
Okay, Victor
oh, never mind.
coming in for his stop now.
I need to change something. Ugh. Alright, I'm just going to try and stay ahead of Sonoda, who is currently... Well, basically, I just want to try and finish where I was in 7th. So obviously, Russell's going to get past me. So, we'll give... that's not good.
Alright, so we've been looking at the damage and we think we should be okay to continue. It's going to cost us a little bit of time, but we're nearly at the end of the race.
Yep, I'm on it, mate. Just trying to stay ahead. No, not like this. Oh, it's going from bad to worse. I didn't think the rain would be this bad. It actually is Sochi 21. Oh, no.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
I know, Mark. I'm trying my best. Not really into racing games, but this has been entertaining to watch. Hope you win at this point. That's optimistic. We can go for a top 7, maybe a top 6. Who knows? The car is an actual boat. It actually is. Right, I'm currently fighting signs for 7th because I think Oscar's going to get past me. I brake too late. Oh, shit. Get back on. Go. No. Not like this. I can't turn. No. He's there. No. Oh, I've worked so hard to get this top 7, please. Shit. Oh, and Denny's right there as well. Oh, I'm going to have to put on the prime blockade. The absolute, like, oh, oh no. The front wing damage doesn't even matter because I'm all at low speed anyway. Can already hear the drivers going around the final straight to win, which is going to be Lewis Hamilton, I believe. Right. Signs, unfortunately for you, I've decided I want to be a massive wall that's like 46 miles wide. There is an exit here though, so I'm probably just cooked. No. Please. Hello.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
What a drive! What a driver! Charles Leclerc takes the victory.
Better than last, true. It's better than last.
And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us.
Oh, it was funny. Like, it was funny, I guess. That's cool. I could get a TikTok out of it, I suppose. Still finish ahead of my teammate, so that's cool. Is there another race? No, mate, no. If I do another race, I'll just burn myself out and probably just smash something, because, like... Don't hit myself. I'm not hitting myself. Oh well. That's just one of those. I need a comeback. I need a comeback weekend. I don't know if that's gonna be my next stream or the stream after. Maybe the finale, but you know, we're gonna need it. I thought that was the one. I didn't drive very well, but I was in the top 7. Considering I had just finished 19th and 14th, I thought that was the one. And it literally was an exact replica of Sochi 21. I was Lando Norris, everyone else was Hamilton. Pitting for Inters, I thought there was 3 laps left, it's calm. No! I really thought, when Verstappen and Russell pitted, I thought, hang on, I could be on for a podium. Just for them to whiz by 3 seconds later. That is so tough. That is, yeah, it's just one of those. We go again, though, probably tomorrow, maybe the day after, don't know yet. Where is our next Grand Prix going to be taking us? We are going to Singapore and Mexico. Not bad. I mean, Monza and Baku, or probably, I think, maybe Spa and Zandvoort, probably, this weekend, this stream, was supposed to be the 2 Grand Prix where I, like, gain a lot of points, because they're, like, some of my strongest tracks on the entire calendar. So to come away with, well, what is it? 14th, 19th, 14th, 17th, right? Oh no, 19th, 14th, 19th. Earth! All I wanted was 2 clean weekends, and that's what happens. Fan-bloody-tastic. Oh well. That's racing, as Max Verstappen would say. Contract window open. Ooh. Wait, I want you and you. Send contract.
Okay.
But I can't afford Hulkenberg, and I can't really afford him. I can't afford a driver, so what happens? I don't know. What happens when you can't afford a driver? Oh. Right, I am Good Rooster. That's a fun name.
Great news.
Research
The
delayed.
development of the part is complete, and it's now ready for fitting. Be sure to visit the...
Thank you, Matthias. You're also lying to me. Ugh.
Hey, it's been a while since we've had some...
Hey, shut up!
And, well, if you've got some cash kicking around, don't forget to use it.
I've barely got enough money to afford me dinner, mate. Piss off. Right, that's going to be all from me today, though. I've done me 2 daily races. They were both absolute disasters. I want to forget about them, to be honest, so I'm not going to talk much about them. I'm just going to head off. I have never needed a shit more in my life. So that is protocol number 1. Protocol number 2 is tea and crumpets. Protocol number 3 is... I haven't figured that one out yet. But that was a really fun stream. You know, I'm Hangman. I remember you, yeah. Welcome. But yeah, so... Yeah, when I'm back, Singapore, Mexico, good races, good tracks. I mean, Monza and Baku were good tracks, and I got 14th and 19th, so that doesn't mean anything. I just want to score some points, to be honest. I mean, look at my run of form before my Zandvoort. 4th, 6th, 2nd, 5th, 8th, 5th, 1st. Like, unreal stuff. I was top 4 in the drivers, 19th, 14th, 19th. I'm going to kick off, but... Thank you for watching today. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I didn't. Well, the actual stream was fun, but the driving obviously wasn't. And I'll see you lot in my next stream. Want to be in my Discord? I don't have a Discord. So, no thanks, with all respect. Yeah. I'll see you lot later. And, peace out. Well done, Lando Norris. And, I'm gonna kick off at some point, probably. So yeah, goodbye.
Don't care how long it takes, you know I hate the way you make me feel so dark. You really broke my heart. You open all my scars. I think I need a